All right, just a casual video this time. So I recently acquired a film camera. It is a Pentax. It's a Pentax SV, and it came with a bunch of accessories. So I just figured I would show what I actually did acquire. It's got, well, it's the original leather strap, which is not actually on the camera. It's using an Optex wide strap. Came with a flash, came with the manual, as you can see here. The camera was built in 1966. So it's, what is that, 57 years old. Wow, 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 wow. Amazing. And I do have some lenses that I already had, so this is perfect. It's an M42 screw mount. One of the lenses that I have, let me actually just get rid of this box. Oh, this is the carrying case too. Came with the carrying case. What? So I have the Pentax 135 f3.5 Takumar. I've got that lens. This is a lens I already had. The camera came with the SMC Takumar 55 1.8, and it's already installed on the lens. The Asahi Pentax 49 millimeter filter, UV filter. Came with a cable release as well for the camera. Came with cable release. And it also came with the Asahi Pentax accessory clip, which this is actually basically just a hot shoe. So the hot shoe just mounts directly on top of the pentaprism. It's got two little tabs here that you click in to sort of like spring-loaded. So that's very cool. And that corresponds with the flash that I received. It's pretty interesting. You basically just dial in the f-stop and it tells you the flash, like the distance that you should be away, and because it's old school, the ASA. So you just move this disc around and that's pretty much it. And then stored into the back is the actual flash trigger and flash cable trigger thing. And it's just a cold shoe, just sits on the camera. It's removable. And you've got your test firing and your on-off switch on the side here. So that's pretty cool. The other lens that I currently already had is the Super Takumar 105 f2.8. So I do have a good spread of lenses for this camera. Good spread of lenses for this camera. And the other one I have is a Auto 135 2.8. Yeah, Kenlock Auto. Back in the day when everybody was trying to make lenses that fit M42. So yeah, those are these. I'm just gonna move those out of the way. And I also have a 2-time M42 Carl Jenner auto teleconverter. So yeah, I've got a fair amount of lenses I can actually use on this thing. So what I'm gonna actually have to do is look into getting a negative scanner so that I can scan the film as I shoot. And it also came with a pouch as well for carrying accessories. The other pouch that's on here actually has and I've never seen this before, the actual lens hood for the Takumar 55 1.8. I've never seen a lens hood for these things, but this does have one. Quite cool. And now, the part you've been waiting for, the actual camera. Let's open it up. There we go. And I also have the light meter as well. It just mounts directly to here. It's got a little pin that slides into a slot on the shutter, or is it the shutter? Yeah, I think it's the shutter speed. Yeah, on the shutter speed dial, well, for the ISO, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And you just move this around. And as you move it, it actually changes the display that's on the light meter. I don't have the batteries in the light meter. I'm just giving you guys a quick showcase. And I've never seen one of these with lens hood. So let's mount this on. Oh yeah, oh that looks nice. And of course, you know, it's old school, all metal. Now, how nice does this look? How nice does this look? This is awesome. Wow, yeah, this is cool. Very, very cool. The other thing I wanted to mention too, the self-timer, everything on this camera works. Everything. Oh, gotta love that. And the self-timer works. Just press this little button after you wind the dial. Yeah, man. And yeah, so going forward, you know, I'm gonna have to, as I said, get a negative film scanner so I can start scanning film. I gotta go find film too. But I am going to be doing some shooting with this thing. And just to get me started before I actually purchase all that stuff, I think what I'm actually going to do is start using my bayonet mount manual focus lenses on the K3 Mark III and talk about that experience. And then obviously it's not going to be the same type of experience because the film era cameras with the way the pentaprism is and the focus screen, not the pentaprism, but the way the focus screen is, they're much, much, much easier to manually focus. Way, way easier to manually focus. But I will see how I fare with the K3 Mark III with manual focus lenses. I do have a couple that are bayonet mount. And then once, you know, I've gotten back to the fundamentals from back in the day of film photography, which is where I got my start. But it's been quite a number of years, so I kind of have to retrain myself. Once I've done that, then it's time to get film for this bad boy and go out and shoot some black and white, color, various types of film. You know, yeah, I'm actually leaning towards black and white, you know, the whole monochrome PENTAX K3 Mark III camera. And I'm actually going to go out and do some black and white photos today. And yeah, so that'll be fun. By the time you see this video, the photos will be done. It's going to be black and white in celebration of Pentax's newfound direction. But that's it. So this is the PENTAX SV that I acquired recently. Thank you to my in-law family. You know, I'm very, very, very happy, and I'm surprised. I mean, it's in mint condition. You know, I'm still kind of taken aback by this being just gifted to me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. That's it for me. You will see me on my next video. I'm out.